Before I ask my question, I really want to understand something. This has to do with his son. The father has opened the same business. The father has opened a place for his son. And then the son is doing quite very well in this business with the mindset, okay, let me go and help my father. The same strategy I put for this particular one to work, let me put it for my father's business as well so that it will blossom also. And now there is no longer understanding between a father and a son getting to an extent where life was almost lost. So I'm asking, what do you think children should do before taking over their father's business, be it alive or dead? What do you think should be put in place before they think of taking their father's business?
I think that business is business. Family does not have anything to do with business because business is business. Any business that is undocumented is as much as not existent. It's very pitiable that a man couldn't guide his son and work with his son even while he's alive. And the son is also putting effort to make sure that he brings more profits to the business to, bring more turnover for the business, even investing more money that he even paid the profits from the investment into his father's account because he didn't have the documentation to have such an account. And in trying to retrieve some of this money, which he allegedly borrowed from his girlfriend, to invest in the business, in his father's business, and the dad found it difficult to return this money to his son, which prompted the son going to burn down parts of the business of the father. I think the father is already, he's found lacking in being a true father. Your son have been called, you called your son into the business, you guided your son through the business, and your son is now making good moves in the business. Although it is up to the son to have asked for some documentation to show that I am in partnership with you in this business. I'm investing so amount of money in this business. But the dad took advantage of the family relationship he had with the son not to document such proceedings, and it is to his shame. He has lost the business. He's going to spend so much more than his son has ever lost. So it's I think that what we have to take from this story, this sad story, is that whatever it is that has to do with transactions, with business, with agreements, a written paper is better than memory. A written paper is better than blood. Family blood, we are related like this, you are this to me, and anything that is written down stands.
Will you say the father went too far? Because, yes, like you have earlier mentioned, the son went extra mile to borrow money from his girlfriend to make sure that this business blossom. But the father did not just stop there. Remember, it wasn't something, it's a different thing if I'm like, come, let's do this business together, let's partner, let's do this together. But the father did not say, let's partner. He rather opened a shop for his son and said, this is for you. Manage this, as in, manage this for you, stand with this. But will you say the father went too far because he still have to go and take over the business that he has already given to the son? He took over the business, and taking over the business was not just enough. He wanted the son out of the house, and because the son did not agree to it, he has to involve court to come and chase the son away from the house. So will you say the son went too far by setting his father's shop ablaze, or will you say the father went too far by doing what he did?
I think there's a portion in the Bible that says, honor thy parents, honor thy father and thy mother. And also, it also gives a reciprocal gesture. And do not anger thy children. As it works, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. I cannot permit and say that the action that the son took by burning down the father's business is the solution to it. But he is a younger man. He doesn't know his left from his right, at least concerning this scale of events. But the dad is supposed to be the one to guide. The dad did not do well in guiding. If he opened a new business for his son, he should leave the son to be able to see how far he can go. If he can give any advice, it is based on this is how you ought to do this. This is how you ought to do this. Not to stifle the boy's growth